welcome back to a brand new episode of the Front Three podcast with myself, Big Will, Coach Dan, and of course, the prodigy or the GOAT himself.
I'm in the building.
This GOAT thing.
Before he goes anywhere, before he even starts his stuff, guys, don't forget to comment, like, share it, and subscribe. Front Three, baby.
Absolutely.
Right. So what were you saying?
Let's not even get there, man.
The GOAT is here, baby.
Let's not poke the bear.
Trust me.
Man.
All
Let
right.
me start this
smoothly. All right, so in this episode of the Front Three podcast, we're going to run the rule over Monday Night Football's team of the year so far and their awards of the year so far. So let's look at Gary Neville's team of the season so far, half year point. What do we reckon? Let's go through his team first of all. So he's got Alisson in goal. He's gone for a back three. So he's got Ruben Diaz, Van Dijk, and Rudiger as his three central defenders. Then he's got Trent Alexander-Arnold at right wing back. He's got Cancelo at left wing back. And then he's got Rodri and Rice holding it down in the middle. Then up front, he's got a front three of Mo Salah, Diego Jota, and Phil Foden. Straight away, gents, what do we make of Gary Neville's team?
It's quite defensive. Hey, truth be told, he's picked three centre halves.
That's a good analysis, actually.
I like that.
He's picked three centre halves, number one.
Yeah.
And then in the midfield, two, they're both holding midfielders. It's so defensive. There's no creativity in that midfield.
Though you've got Trent and Cancelo who are
of course
up there with the most assists.
But then, if this is the Gary Neville I'm thinking of, what will happen is once Trent and Cancelo fly forward, Rodri will go to the right wing back, Rice will go to the left wing back. It is a defensive formation, number one.
Yeah.
I think he's picked three centre halves because arguably those three have been the best centre halves we've seen this season so far. Arguably, I use that term very lightly, of course, because I'm sure many people have their opinions on that. Rodri has been incredible in midfield for City this season, we have to say. I think when Rodri plays for City, they look a completely different package.
Yeah.
I mean, watching them the other day, the 6-3 against Leicester.
They missed him badly.
Fernandinho is not the same guy he was a few seasons ago. He can't get around that. And Rodri...
His passing is so good, isn't it?
Oh, man. He just brings stability to the City midfield, Rodri. I think, obviously, you've got Bernardo flying around, De Bruyne doing his thing. Yeah. But Rodri's kind of like that pillar there. He comes and gets the ball deep. He doesn't mind the gritty stuff. I just feel like Fernandinho, I think we saw it evidently against Leicester the other night. They need Rodri in that team. And then Rice has been outstanding for West Ham.
Yep.
I think he's taken. I think he's taken his form from the Euros into this season, and he's gone. I feel like he's got up another level. To be fair,
I agree.
But obviously West Ham's form has declined recently, and could look at the midfield, and that balance between him and Souček, and the front three. I think Salah speaks for himself.
Yeah.
I think Jota's goals speak for himself.
Yeah.
Phil Foden, I'm a bit...
That's the big
because he hasn't played that many games.
Yeah.
Although the games he has played, he's been very influential.
He has.
But I think that, for me, is a question mark. Phil Foden.
I think that and the formation as well.
Yeah. Was Gary Neville. You know what I mean? Also, by the way, just personally anyway, Alisson is one that people could debate about. I know many people probably would have thrown in Aaron Ramsdale in there.
And it's his mate, Jaime did.
Yeah.
Jamie's got
rightly so.
Ramsdale.
And many could throw in Mendy as well. He's not been great, but he's been very solid for Chelsea, so you look at Gary's decisions here, I've got a few question marks anyway, personally. I don't know what Coach thinks.
Coach, you want to talk about Neville's and then we move on to Carragher's?
Initially, looking at this, there's about 4 or 5 players that I agree. I wouldn't debate.
Who are those players then?
Trent, João, Rudiger, Salah, and possibly Rodri.
What about What about Cancelo?
Yeah, João Cancelo. I said
João.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I think the rest, I could make arguments maybe for other players.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I would say.
I'm not surprised it's Gary Neville, bro.
But I mean,
So actually, I think what we should do, let's look at Carragher's and then let's build our own.
Right, sure.
11.
Sure.
So if we look at Jamie Carragher's 11.
Solid. This team is nuts.
Ramsdale in goal, Trent at right back, Van Dijk centre back, Rudiger centre back, Cancelo left back, Conor Gallagher Rice and Silva in the middle, and then Salah, Jota, and Foden up front.
Well, whilst we're here, immediately, let's put a big X over Foden's face.
Okay.
A big black X.
Look into the camera when you say that, coach.
My eyes even widen.
Yo, his eyes reach a new dimension upside down. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one. I wouldn't have Foden in there. He hasn't played that many games. I think the games he's played, he's been very influential.
But look,
I think there've been better players on that.
Absolutely.
Out wide.
I don't get what the obsession is with putting Foden in there and what the justification is based on this half season that we've seen. They can't justify that.
I don't know. I know he's had a few dazzling performances. You know, that's the honest truth.
When he's played well.
But then arguably I could throw Raheem Sterling in there because of his goal return in the last few games and his impact. I could potentially throw in Mahrez, say Maximan, you know, who's been dazzling for Newcastle. Many people overlook him, maybe because he plays for Newcastle. I could throw in Emil Smith-Rowe.
What about Joelinton in centre midfield?
Oi, listen. Whoever put Joelinton into midfield, you're a genius. Bro, this guy is solid. I've never seen a man so strong, so quick, should be playing up front, but playing centre mid, and his ball recovery, his tackles, it's on point.
Crazy.
Listen, whoever's at Newcastle, that backroom staff member, I don't think it was probably Eddie who found it out, but whoever it was, he deserves a pay rise. He deserves a big pay rise, because, I think Phil Foden, we can argue many people to go into. I could say Emil Smith-Rowe, I could say Saka, I could say Maximan, arguably. I couldn't throw Sadio Mane in there, unfortunately. Do you know what I could even do? I could even take Phil out, push Silva up into that position and put Rodri in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why he hasn't got Silva in there. I think that's a
criminal.
That Gary didn't have Silva in there,
Yeah.
Because honestly, guys, I think Silva's the best midfielder in the Prem at the moment and has been all season.
Very few people argue with that, you know. Very few people would do that based off sort of how he started off this season. And especially as well, you look from the back of last season where he wasn't even favoured, you know. And
mate,
now he stepped in.
Remember there was talk that he was going to be part of a swap deal to Tottenham.
I heard Arsenal. I heard many different
so
things.
Many
right?
rumours.
You heard who?
Exactly.
I've heard Arsenal for everyone. For everyone.
He heard, Arsenal after he's going, I need to sort out my life right now. Arsenal
in. Listen, it's the same with Raheem Sterling though. Raheem Sterling was linked to Arsenal. Suddenly, he's scoring. So the moment Arsenal come in, it's a rethink. You got to look at your career. You got to change things around. You got to do extras. Oh man!
No, I mean he's been very good for City, especially since KDB hasn't really started off the season as they would have wanted him to, nursing a few injuries and whatnot. And he stepped in and he's been phenomenal for them, man.
Yeah, he's been incredible. So that's why I told you, Gary Neville's not a serious guy. How can you not have Silva in there, but you want to have Rodri next to Declan Rice? Two players who are arguably the same. Come on. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
Oh, come on, man. Gary, your reasons are not good enough for
Gary,
me.
we disagree, unfortunately.
There's no sorry about it. I disagree, and I disagree with distaste, Gary Neville. Bro, come on, man.
We leave AJ to be the villain today, innit?
That's it.
Bro, I don't mind.
So with that in mind then, let's build our own front three podcast.
Excellent.
11 mid-season.
Excellent.
So in goal,
I've got to go for Aaron Ramsdale. Some of the saves he's pulled off this year been incredible. Of course, he started off a bit shaky at Arsenal, but I think he's shown his worth. His distribution is second to none. His handling, the way he saved us so many times. I can think of the top corner save from James Maddison, the free kick, the point blank one, which was then cleared off the line by Thomas Partey. Just incredible. And he's taken Arsenal to another level defensively. I think we had Bernardo in there. We were unsure about him for so long.
Couldn't play out from the back.
But Aaron Ramsdale, left foot, right foot, ping. He's just like, where do you want it? Just on the sat nav. Where do you want it? Where do you want it? I just got to deliver it. And it's given us another dimension to our play.
Great personality as well.
Oh, man. The way he riles up the fans celebrates in front of opposing fans. You need a bit of a nutter like that in your team.
He cares. He cares for the shirt, doesn't he?
Of course, no disrespect to Alisson, the Mendy's.
Yeah.
I think they've been really good. Alisson's been a bit tetchy here and there. He's given away a goal or so. Mendy, I think the other night, the one that hit Reece James's back and looped over him, many questioned his footwork and things like that. But I think for me personally, Aaron Ramsdale's been solid. So I'd go for Aaron Ramsdale.
Coach, what's your thoughts in terms of goalkeeper?
I mean, goalkeepers, I don't really want to stress too much on that. Okay. I mean, you've mentioned a few names that perhaps the Mendy's and stuff, but I think the reason why Aaron Ramsdale gets like a great shout, right? Arsenal started the first 3 games as poorly as they could, right? Conceding so many goals, and it happened to be Bernardo that was in goal then. And since they changed who's in goal, their fortunes have turned completely. Yeah, they've lost here and there, but their performances have been good. He's put off some great saves, and where Arsenal are now in the table, you can't look past the contribution of Ramsdale.
Absolutely. Yeah. So fullbacks sorted, Trent and Cancelo. No arguments there.
You can't. Anyone who wants to argue, see me, DM me. If you want to argue,
any
DM
honourable
me.
mentions before we move on in terms of
fullbacks?
Obviously Andy Robertson.
Andy Robertson, 100%.
I think Reece as well.
Yeah, Reece James.
So here's the thing, right? Because if we were to adopt sort of like the 3 at the back kind of thing in order to fit people in, if I'm comparing the season so far, let's say someone like Virgil van Dijk, right, who I hold at the highest esteem and I have higher standards for him, I wouldn't put him in my team of the half season so far. I wouldn't put him in there. I'm more likely tilted to put Reece James in there more so than, let's say, was it even Diaz? I don't think Diaz has been top, off camera. I think you even mentioned it as well. Or Virgil. I'm not in a, I don't have any inkling to have
Chalobah's
those
had a good season so far as well.
I was going to mention him.
He's been brilliant.
Yeah.
He's been brilliant.
I think
he's been very good. He's been very good. See, that's a name that skipped my mind.
Yeah.
You're correct. You know what? I'll put him in there.
Yeah.
Because I think...
Wait, so are we going for a back 4, yeah?
Oh.
Even with a back 4, I'll put Chalobah in there.
Yeah, I think
I'll probably
him and Rudiger.
Yeah. But you know what's funny, yeah? Because of how bad Arsenal's been, I don't want to have too many Arsenal players in there, or how bad they start. But I think they're Brazilian. I think
solid.
He's been good.
Solid. Yeah, alongside Ben White, he's looked better than Ben White.
I think he's been very good. But I don't want to put too many of them in there because of how. But then again, if they deserve to be there, put them in there. I think Crystal Palace, they've had a good few of their players also performing. Is it Gay or what? Guay?
Yeah, the one. Yeah, Gay.
I think he's been very good.
Solid at the back. I really like him. I think he could potentially play for like a top 5 team.
No, he's very young.
I think
by all means, he's got time to grow and definitely get into. But Chalobah's one is a very good shout.
Just on goalkeeper as well. Someone I think De Gea has been great this season.
Yeah, he has. Resurgence of form, De Gea, hasn't he? Made some top saves. I think against Newcastle.
Yeah,
top corner save was unreal. He's saved United on a couple
put
of occasions.
Some few
even
saves.
In Europe, he saved United on a
so
good
for me,
few
it'll probably
occasions.
be a toss up between Ramsdale and De Gea, but I'll probably go with Ramsdale.
But honestly, I'm not fast with that one.
And
I'll go Ramsdale.
Centre back.
I'll go Chalobah.
Yeah.
And Rudiger.
Yeah.
I think he's gone to another level as well. I think he's kind of cut out that whole I'm a maniac. I want to boot.
No, he's still got that in him.
He's still got it in him. He hasn't. He
has a tendency to be stupid.
There's a 10% still wavering in there. But I don't know what Thomas Tuchel said to him in that German, but he's got his mind right, and he's actually been playing more. Even though he's been playing left centre half, you can actually see him take the ball and he drives into the space.
Yeah.
And he's been bombing forward, and I think that's another side of him that I've really liked watching. And I think Chalobah's been exquisite. I think for a young man
I'll put Chalobah in there.
who hasn't played first team football much, been thrown in there because of injuries and stuff, and the way he's taken to the Prem.
Yeah.
And he scored goals this season as well. I think
just think about it. Whilst he's been playing, Aspilicueta has been on the bench.
Yeah, man.
And I think even at times Christensen. So let's take him very serious.
That says a lot. So
and he's contributed even goals here and there as well, hasn't he?
True.
Yeah. So
midfield 3.
So wait, are we settled? Zhao left back.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's been better than him, really.
No. I'm fine with that.
I don't think anyone's been better than him, has there? No. Well, left back anyway.
Here's the thing. Because he's been so good, he has to be in there.
Yeah.
Then similarly to Trent, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. But then when you're doing this, Zhao can play on the left, so you think...
And we've seen him play there as well. So
also, shout out to Shimikas, though, at Liverpool.
Yeah, he's been good.
I think he's been very solid.
His game is... is very similar to
Robertson.
The way they run, the way they
crash,
the ball
bang, wallop, for
the whole
intensity.
90 minutes.
Yeah, the tempo that they bring in.
They're very
It's
similar.
serious.
They're very similar in the way they play.
So yeah, Zhao left back, Trent right back. I think
Shaloba.
Yeah.
And Rudiger. So that's our back four.
Yeah, midfield.
Who's
going to be at the base? Yeah.
Rodri has to be at the base for me personally. I think he's just City up top of the league, 6 points clear.
He's been good,
and he's been very solid in there. I know people can mention other people. People will look at the likes of Tielemans, who had a solid.
Not after his game against City.
No, but prior to that, he's had a solid season so far. He's been all right.
I think I had high expectations of him.
Yeah. I don't think he's been bad, and he has been in previous seasons. I wouldn't say
he hasn't stood out to me.
Yeah. So I mean, I think Rodri. Yeah.
Declan Rice, or not?
See, him and Rodri are too similar, so I can't have both of them in there.
You're correct, and what I would say as well is West Ham has been so good. Yeah, we must have a West Ham player in there. I believe they've been very good.
Jared Bowen.
No. I'll just have the manager as David Moyes. The manager of our team can be David Moyes.
However, Conor Gallagher has to be in the team.
Oh, absolutely. He has to be.
Conor Gallagher has to be in the team.
For me personally, it's Silva on the left, Conor Gallagher on the right. Case closed.
Yeah. Rodri there. Oh, are you thinking of putting Silva up front and putting?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, but if there was a midfielder we could squeeze in.
But if I'm moving Silva up front, I still need to find a place in that team for either Saka or Emile Smith-Rowe. I have to.
Yeah, I think because to be fair, here's where I'm at with Emile Smith-Rowe as well. Yeah. He needs to have a mention. If you're talking about this half season we've seen so far, you must be blind not to put Emile Smith-Rowe in there. Mm-hmm. You're seriously blind.
Yeah.
So that's like the difficulty I'm having right now.
No, but then you can have Silva at the 10 and then have Emile Smith-Rowe on the left.
I mean, or even Emile Smith-Rowe ahead of him because he's been playing more or less so like giving that role to get forward and everything like that. I'm just cautious. I don't know about Arsenal players overcrowding that team.
Bro, the bottom line of it is Emile Smith-Rowe and Saka have been different level.
Yeah.
Smith-Rowe's been different level.
All season. Saka, as of late, has been very good.
Yeah, he's been all right. Smith-Rowe's been consistent. Consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has.
But so we're agreeing, yeah?
Rodri at the base, Conor one side, Silva other side. I can't. That's the free.
No, Silva's got to play.
Yeah,
he's playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Silva on the left.
For me, it's just where he's playing.
All right, cool. Let's do
just how Emile Smith-Rowe and Silva are just interchange. Wherever you want to put them, one on the left, one on the right. I mean, one in
further forward and one in the midfield. Regardless, so okay, let's say Silva is there.
Yeah,
Silva is there then. So we've got Rodri, Silva, Conor.
Yeah. Then up front,
Salah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that one
nailed on.
No argument.
Like, as we go into the centre forward position, though, I want to shout out Watford's Emmanuel Dennis. I like him. I think he's a very good player. I think he gives Watford something different. He works hard. He can play all across the front three as well. Yeah. And every time they've played a big team, he's given them problems single-handedly. So Emmanuel Dennis, you'll be on my bench.
Nice shout out.
Be on my bench.
Very hard working. I like him.
Yeah, man. Well. I think he's got something about him.
What about, just quickly, Ward-Prowse in terms of midfield?
Yeah, I think he's had a solid season. It's just that Southampton are teetering. Do you know what I'm saying? They're so close to relegation. And then it's like, but
they get some cheeky wins though.
Ward-Prowse and also Shea Adams up front. Yeah, I think those two have really held their own for Southampton this year, and they're two bright lights.
And I would like to also mention Brentford's Norsgaard or whatever his name is. I like him as well. Good. I think sort of the way he's able to be combative in midfield and break up play. He could be very useful for like a very good team because he's not terribly old.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And he's been doing some very good work.
I think if Brentford go down, clubs will look at him definitely.
Yeah,
he's one of those that you definitely.
I feel confident though they should stay at Brentford.
Yeah, same.
I know their season been like this, but it also was going to be like that, right? When you're Brentford.
That's true.
In fact, I had them down as one of the teams to go down, But the way they've been playing,
Aye, those predictions.
I'm not too far off with a few.
So Salah is definite.
Yeah, Salah definitely on the right.
Jota.
Who's been better than Jota up front? Across the whole.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think, and I'll probably.
I think Lukaku started well, then he got injured.
Lukaku didn't start anything well, guys. Man,
yeah, he did, man.
Lukaku bullied Pablo Mari. Come on, man. If you give me time to stabilize my knee, I'll give Pablo Mari again. Come on, bro. That's the only.
Alright, let's just move on. I just can't.
Okay.
Man held his knee. If you give me time to stabilize. Let's just move on. We can't bring Harry Kane into the mix.
No,
because
Harry.
He's been terrible.
Morpay, I'll give Morpay a big shout because I think Brighton's been very good as well.
They have, man.
But it's just his conversion is not.
He's
not the best.
yeah.
But Jota, I think, has to be in that.
So what we'll give to both Jota and Salah.
Yeah.
But also, let's not forget, obviously, I know he's had his injury issue this season, but Jamie Vardy, I think in the scoring charts, he's third.
And you know who as well, yeah? For the last recent games, Maddison's been top notch, you know?
Oh, man. If only he's starting the season.
September, October, you got to take those into account.
If only he started the season. You've got to.
Probably. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean,
I love him. I think he's a baller, man. James Maddison, top.
So, look, okay, so...
Number 9.
I can't look at the consistency of Emile Smith-Rowe and not put him in there.
Yeah,
that's why the Phil Foden being in there is just bonkers. Yeah, so for me, my 3 will be, okay, I'll settle for Jota, Salah, and Emile Smith-Rowe. Because overall, them 3, the goals they've scored so far.
Yeah.
Madness.
I'd agree with that.
Honourable mention to Heung-min Son as well.
Yeah,
he has been quietly doing his thing
Son,
at Spurs.
Son is very
just that
reliable,
there's no real supply line in Tottenham to really,
he's very reliable.
Tottenham's a shambles, bro.
And then, so should we move on to our half-season awards then?
Yes.
Let's go through the team again. So
Ramsdale, right back Trent,
Yep.
left back João Cancelo. We've gone for Chalobah and Rudiger as the 2 centre halves.
Yep.
We've got Rodri at the base of the midfield 3, Conor Gallagher on the right of him. I think his form speaks for himself.
Yep.
Silva to the left, and then we've got Emile Smith-Rowe on the left, Diego Jota down the middle, and Mohamed Salah.
Consensus reached then.
There we go. Manager?
This is a tough one, actually. Because obviously you'd say Pep because
but I think that's easy. That's easy.
I'd say Pep or David Moyes.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care. You lot can flip a coin on that.
You're the coach. You tell us.
That's why I'm saying.
We respect your opinion.
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
We respect your opinion.
Initially, go teams, relax. Initially, you don't mentioning Pep and David Moyes. Yeah. I'm not going to argue with that. I think David Moyes got West Ham doing very good.
Yeah.
You know? Patrick Vieira as well, I've been very impressed.
Yeah.
Because if you guys remember,
sort of laughed at
I said by December he's gone.
Yeah, because
I remember that.
See?
I remember that.
Respecting his opinion.
I said by December he's gone.
He's done very
and
he's
really stepped up.
He has.
Mate.
I think he's got the right balance in the
and
team.
They've been very unlucky in some games as well.
They have.
They have been.
But yeah. By the way, guys, I do want to shout out Jared Bowen.
Yeah,
I think he's been very, very good for West Ham.
Yeah.
I think he's just gone up another gear this season.
And even Antonio, early on in the season.
Yeah, man. The guy was a problem, but it's just the injuries, you know. But yeah, those guys, I think they'll definitely be on my bench.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'd have a strong bench of 12.
Let's look at our half-season awards. Well, let's look at what Carragher and Neville picked. So Gary Neville went for best player, Mo Salah, young player Foden, signing of the summer Ramsdale, and coaching performance so far to Pep Guardiola. Carragher went for best player Mo Salah, young player same as well Foden, Jose Sarr as signing of the summer, and again Pep for best coaching performance.
Best player agreed.
Yeah,
best player agreed. Yeah. I think Silva close second.
Yeah.
Young player, this is getting on my nerves, bro. Has Phil Foden is he dating both their daughters at the same time or something? Because what's his Phil Foden obsession, bro? It's making me download a migraine right now. I'm actually trying to, how?
And is it just me, yeah? Maybe I'm confusing or misconstruing stuff, yeah? So, in Jamie Carragher's team, yeah, he's got Ramsdale as the best goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But in his awards, he's got Sarr as his summer signing. You can't pay my summer signing if you didn't think he's been top.
Yeah.
So why isn't he in the team, right? And I mean, with Gary as well, he's got Alisson, but then he's got Ramsdale as a summer signing.
Bro, listen,
you can maneuver around it.
Let me tell you something, these two, yeah. I can never trust Gary Neville after what he went and done in Valencia. And Jaime Carragher, I can never trust him after he spat at someone through the window.
You know what? Soon come that you be sitting across him.
Bro, yeah, fam, no worries. No worries. I told Gary Neville, brother, listen. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell him. Jaime Carragher as well. I can never forget when Henry made him do. Alright, no worries, B. I'll make sure that trim is on point as well, Gary. And then Jaime Carragher, I'll never forget when Henry made him break dance on the floor at Highbury. So these guys, when they give their opinions...
You pulling up stuff from the icons that you shouldn't, bro. These are buried, you know that, yeah? These things you're mentioning are buried.
But bro, there's only so far I can trust these guys' opinions, man. Like you said, this stuff doesn't make sense. Phil Foden, Young Player of the Year.
No, Foden's one is ridiculous.
How?
It gets to a point where was there justification for Foden being there? What's the rationale behind that?
It's got to be Saka or Emil Smith Rowe. That's the end of the conversation.
See, I had forgotten about Shaloba. For me, Shaloba, Connor, Emil Smith Rowe.
Yeah,
if
one
you're
of
not,
those three.
Yeah, if a coin doesn't have three sides, but if you want to keep flipping and do heads and tail, sorry, heads or tail, not heads or tail, rock paper scissors and see who wins or whatnot. Yeah, but I think those three you can't look past that. If you're talking about young player performance, why is Foden there? I'm very insulted by that, guys.
You gonna pull him up when we go to SkySports? I'll do it.
I'll even kiss my teeth.
Nah, it can't. It's either one of those three that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Chalobah, Emil Smith Rowe, Saka you can throw in there. Even Conor Gallagher. Because I think he falls into that category, doesn't he? As a young player.
Yeah, of course. He's 21 or something.
Bro, these men have outperformed Phil Foden. It's mad.
I don't understand. Trust me, guys. I'm very confused by why Phil Foden is in there.
Guys, let us know in the comments why you feel like they've justified putting Phil Foden in there.
Are they saying he's like the best young player, or are they saying he's been the best performing young player?
Well, they have to say... Well, it says it's PL half-season awards. Yeah. So, of course, if it's a different conversation if we say who's the best young player in the Prem. 100% his name is there. I'd probably pick him. But if we're saying from September till now, or August, till now, then there's no chance he's in the conversation. No. Even Ramsdale can go in as best young player. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
No, it's ridiculous.
It is. So what about signing of the season or signing of the summer so far?
That's a mad one.
I think Neville was going to go for Ronaldo until they drew.
Really?
They drew with Newcastle. Yeah, he changed it.
You know,
I mean, I can see why.
I was one of the individuals that was... I ridiculed Arsenal for getting Tomiyasu. He's been very reliable.
Yeah,
He's been very reliable. I like him. He come in and, like you expect from Asian players, that are very committed.
Yeah.
He does his running like he knows that's the last run he's going to do, or he's going for Arsenal for the last time or whatnot. So I'm a big fan. I'm trying to think of players. Now, I think even the left back, Arsenal's, the one from Portugal, when he's playing,
Tavares,
he's looked crazy. He looks mad. He's been very good. There's not been crazy amount of transfers. I think Arsenal probably made the most transfers.
We did. Flipping out, we needed to
the season. Yeah,
bro, we needed to.
So definitely not Jack Grealish.
Oh, bro, stop it. Stop it. It's just my day. Stop. Do you know what? Do you know who? This is a weird one as well.
Yeah.
But I'd say maybe even Steven Gerrard at Villa.
Well, if we can pick managers, he's been
different game, bro.
He's changed them. Even against was it City that they lost to,
and they shouldn't have lost.
Was it City or who they just recently lose to? But yeah, they've been performing very good.
But in terms of signings, I think Tomiyasu is a great shout. Ramsdale, we can throw that one in there. I'm just trying to think. Varane has been shambolic. Oh my God. Yo, one day, guys, I'm going to do a breakdown of Man United. I swear, you lot. I'm going to break Man United down. Oh my day. Player by player, bit by bit. Just so you lot can understand some of the stuff that we're watching. It's just embarrassing. But anyway.
Signing of, I think, Ramsdale.
Yeah, I think let's conclude.
Think
on
about
that,
the money they spent on him, the expectations as well.
Yeah, of course, guys. Remember, they signed him from Sheffield United, team that were relegated. There was many people questioning his performances. Yeah. Is he good enough for the Prem? You know, so you look at that and you look at how it's paid dividends. You know, shout out to Edouard at Crystal Palace as well. I think he started off very well. He's tailed off a little bit. That was a good signing for. I think that was a good signing for Crystal Palace actually. Yeah, I can't think of anyone else that's really bam, like straight like boom, like whoa.
I think let's go for him, Ramsdale. And then coaching performance, Pep.
Yeah, man, without a recognised striker.
So here's the thing. Yeah. With Pep, for me, it's too easy to go for Pep because I consider a few factors, yeah? And yeah, with Pep, you know, yes, his team played the Bears, they're top of the league. He's got to pick off the litter when it comes to best players anywhere in the league. And he's been very fortunate with good players not being out injured and stuff like that. It's easy to pick Pep. Do you know who actually... And I don't know what you guys will feel, but especially being Arsenal fans, Mikel Arteta. In the sense that, the way Arsenal started the season, the pressure they were under after 3 games, where they were in the league and where they are now.
Don't get me mad here, please.
Bro, listen, you don't have to like him as a manager, but I'm saying where he's been able to drag Arsenal from 20th they were with minus goals, mate.
See the word you said, drag Arsenal. Who put them there?
Fair enough.
I guess you got to count that as well.
You got to count that as well. And maybe that takes out a few points.
And that's what takes away everything for me personally.
No, but I'm looking at it, to me...
I think David Moyes.
Just
think about the injuries West Ham have recently had. If they didn't have those injuries, then perhaps they could have been higher up in the table. So
I like David Moyes.
I'll go for David Moyes. I think he's been excellent for West Ham.
Yeah,
I've seen a resurgence in his own coaching career, really.
Yeah, man. I think obviously he was ridiculed when he left United.
Sunderland was poor.
Who?
David Moyes.
Oh,
yeah.
No, David Moyes.
He didn't get a given chance at United, man.
Yeah,
I don't
not a fair one anyway. But
what was I saying? But yeah, to me, it's how Vieira,
Moyes,
Mikel Arteta. I'm very serious about that. I like Graham Potter as well. Those would be my 4, and I don't care who you lot pick out those 4.
AJ.
I get why you said it. No disrespect to him. Of course, he's done a really good job to bring the squad together. Yeah. We start to look like we have an identity. We've been winning games. We're on a winning run, So I get that. So I understand that. Respect him for that. Respect that point. I look at Patrick Vieira and I think it's a big, big step up for him. Guys, he was coaching in America. Do you remember? I can't remember what game it was where the instruction he gave was so basic, and we were like, "Is this what they're dealing with up in the MLS?"
Nothing else, Thierry Henry.
Oh, Thierry Henry, yeah. But
yeah,
he set the standards.
He was in France as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he just taken that Crystal Palace team, and I think he's brought in very key players.
Remember that Palace team? That was a Roy Hodgson Palace team. Yeah. I remember I was saying, I think it was the first or second game of the season. I was like, it just looks like Roy Hodgson's team still. I haven't seen him imprint something. And recently we've seen that. And so I think for me, Patrick Vieira is tied with him and David Moyes. I think I can't look past David Moyes and West Ham and the counter-attacking football they've been playing. And, people used to say David Moyes ain't got a footballing identity, he's the dinosaur. But the football West Ham play, it's not a joke.
So, this wasn't really in the EPL, but they've beat both City and United.
True.
Bro, whether EPL or not, it's a hard feat.
So, yeah, I mean, we can conclude on that as well, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm fine with it.
I think
I'm fine with
Moyes, yeah.
I'll go David Moyes. Closely followed by Patrick. Patrick, I salute you, my son.
Absolutely. So, if you agree or disagree with our team of the year so far or our awards for the year so far, make sure you get in contact with us on Twitter, Instagram, and of course on YouTube. Until then, we'll be back very soon for a new episode of The Debate Room.
Only 3 wise men will listen to. There's only 3 wise men will listen to. It's the